Blessings and salutations, wonderful Aquarius and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read. So, man, it may not resonate to all of you, but how many of you, I truly appreciate your view. Um, I want to get into those few of who's who in the reads and never had, not to force the read and just how it comes out as far as not knowing when and I reach out as far as the time go, but it's still you really can't tell. It depends on if this is resonating more to you in this story here. But either way, like I said, because it's general, because I don't do personal at this time, you'll know who's who. Even with the signs I call, it might not be the sign they are. It could just be the energy that they're moving in. But I'm doing all of this to say, this coffee too, but it's just more or less that I did a pre-shuffle, and I guess I'm more like trying to see what I was getting from that read. And I was just like praying, which I'm about to do again, that this read come out as clear as it can to where I don't have to stop and start again at a later time. But we're going to see what we get for our wonderful Aquarius. All right, for November 2022. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Aquarius. Amen. Alrighty, Aquarius, I'm just going to grab from some decks, see what messages come out. What's for you, what's not, let it go. If it feels like something that it could be for you, it's just going to confirm what you already know or feel. That's all. For Aquarius, please. November 2022. What's the message for Aquarius? Highest good. For Aquarius. November 2022. Please show me what I need to see. Highest good, please. What about wonderful Aquarius? November 2022. Any messages, please? Okay, Aquarius. I'm just gonna tell you what I see. I don't know who's who, but I'm gonna tell you the challenge in the past has to do with seeing somebody X. As I said, the X is X. So somebody's ex, their ex, or somebody you was, it's like, I know it sounds like a tongue twister because it's like a mind bender to where the X is X. I'm going to get some more cards there to see what is it doing, where it was affecting, it was a challenge in your past. Currently, it's a runner and a chaser. It's give twin flame, but when it's the runner and the chaser is not aligned to where it could change into a karmic phase if it stay in this bad juju energy. And it's more or less, for some, that's like more or less Queen of Wands outside. It's Queen of Wands more or less in reverse, outside interference, but it's more or less, it could be a King of Wands in reverse. It's just very much a self-serving, insecure, heavy energy. Okay, but we're going to see who's who and what's what. But that's what I see in this what's this? Reconciliation. I seen that the leader was the emperor. Okay, so again, it's a lot of fire here. It could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Let's get some more clarification, please. For Aquarius, November 2022. Nice, good for Aquarius, please. Okay. All right. Let's see. Aquarius, please. November 2022. There you go, right here. I have to pick this up off the floor. Star, Aquarius. I'm going to take all of these, but it's just letting me know that some of you was in your head. You're not anymore, which is a good thing. You're not in your head no more about, I think, what was the ideal way of what you really need to do to heal, like with your wish fulfillment. You're no longer in your head about what you need, what you deserve, or what's interfering with it. Okay. Aquarius, please. Now, you can't make this up. God diggity dang. I used to always say, like, with the Queen of Wands in reverse, when people were allowed to read it, they'd be like, oh, that's spell working. And I'd be like, okay, I get that, but let's, even with the case of being, protected to where that spell work is just, like, okay, it don't affect you, but you see the desperation it is that somebody will go through to do that, to be at that level. Now, no judgment zone, is just showing that confirmed with that bad juju being as that Queen of Wands in reverse. Whew. Okay, so I'm jumping the gun because that card right there kind of threw me off. But with this X is confirmed by the King of Swords, the Nine of Swords in reverse. So someone like the X is X, or somebody's X, honestly, was the deciding factor for some of you to cut something out the way to get so you would no longer lose sleep. The X, the King of Swords and the Nine of Swords in reverse. It looks like I don't know if the X is X. If they work together, or somebody was saying they was working, or like working a lot of hours. I don't want to spend too much time. I just want to get clear on what that means. It's just like with this King of Swords and this Nine of Swords in reverse, it just looks as if somebody decided to basically focus on money, right? Then the focus on feeling like somebody was dealing with the ex. I don't know. But these are just pre-messages. This is not just this is just what I'm grabbing to see what comes out before. But this running chaser is confirmed by the Six of Cups in reverse with the Five of Swords. Again, it's turning in karmic. The love of this past is changing. I think it has to do with whatever was going on in the past that somebody think they're dealing with their ex. Because with this bad juju and this Queen of Wands, this Mother of Wands in reverse with the Sun, it's somebody is definitely, you clearly see, is interfering heavy. And I think that's why there's a consideration for reconciliation. Look at this Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's like, let's get this. I kid you not, I really felt like this was going to be one of these 9 minutes in, and I'm struggling. But I have to see what comes out these reads, because it might make sense to somebody, even though it doesn't make sense to me, let's see what we have for Aquarius. Please show me, I need to see with clarity, please, for Aquarius. Let's see if November 2022 was coming for Aquarius. High is good. Please show me what I need to see, please, for Aquarius. For Aquarius, please. For Aquarius, please. Aquarius. Highest good, November 2022. Please show me I need to see. For Aquarius, please. Let's see. What's Aquarius energy for this going into November 2022? All right. Aquarius. All right. Someone is feeling innate energy of the love is not flowing properly. Somebody's really not feeling the love. Whether it's in around you or you just don't feel like giving into this energy right here. Don't really want to deal with. Yeah, look at the Knight of Pentacles come out in reverse. Is that somebody who don't move? Yeah, unhappy. All right, let's see where we at. Sugar honey iced tea for Aquarius, please. Okay. All right. We see Libra, Gemini here. OMG, yeah. Look at this. You're like this, and I can't get into this because for some of you, this is, with the trueness of love that you deserve. You know, but you had this like this. You're not gonna like fake it to make it. Yeah. It's just more or less like for some of you. You tried to, just so you didn't have to argue. And it just made it more difficult. And it more or less put you more passionately focused on yourself because you've seen that in this connection, they was not really compassionate enough. And I'm going to leave that there. Challenge in the past has to do with somebody as far as this Knight of Pentacles in reverse and Three of Cups. Somebody wasn't doing enough or doing what they needed to do to get things in the right place. It's like somebody was watching this, this bad time or this crappy vibes and just idly stood there with their hands in their pockets and didn't interject to what they needed to do to fix it when they was in the power to do so, especially if you seem like if they loved you, it would have been done. It's not saying they didn't, it's just like they didn't do the action. Because the Ace of Cups is not just love, it's a verb. It's the action that it takes to do to demonstrate it. And with the Lovers in reverse, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's looking like, okay, I'm not going to go there because it's ticking somebody off. It's ticking somebody off. Yeah. And it was Eight of Cups. They felt they had no choice but to move away because this injustice here. And I really feel like even with the pre-shuffle, they make it more clear. Because when I seen that King of Pentacles in reverse with this Seven of Pentacles, how somebody was more or less thinking it's best to focus on themselves, getting more, to be more stable because it's like they was carrying like dead weight. See the skeleton here? It's exhausting. Alrighties, let's see what else we have. That's also like Scorpio energy. Anytime I see those little skeletons, and we in Scorpio season, I'm just saying it don't have to be a Scorpio. It could just be the season we in. Okay, let's see what else we have for Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please show me what I need to see. Highest good of Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please show me what I need to see. For Aquarius, November 2022. November 2022. November 2022. Highest good of Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. Okay. I'm not going to take all of these. I'm just going to tell you what else I see because, yeah, you tried. It seemed like some of you have this energy, like this, like of the fact of questioning, like why they even move in a certain way when you did all you can to try to work it out. It seems like for some of you, you kind of like, even with the duality of, nobody's saying it was perfect because somebody is even acknowledging the fact that they do have a sour patch kind of energy, but there's deep, sincere love that was always demonstrated, coming in quick to tell you how they feel, to check in, to make sure you're good. And I think that even with that being said, for some of you, you're just more or less trying to redo an inventory on the things you need, it seems, before you restart to do anything. Alrighties. Ooh, I see this Bambi energy. That's more or less this need to retreat. Really, and it comes from, like, honestly, too, I sense maternal, I'm just going to say mommy issues. I'm not going to point the finger on who's who because we probably, they both already had them. I don't know. But what I'm seeing here is that y'all had this friendship that y'all, whether it's you or this new person, I really feel that somebody's coming into this place to where y'all felt, and I really feel like this is you and this person, where you are disappointed more or less because y'all really confided and comforted one another. Now, it shows definitely that the reason that when somebody sat and didn't do nothing when things wasn't going, when things was going pretty bad, like some interference, it looks as if the person was like intimidated because of the fact that somebody is a heck of a puppet master. I think that's that bad juju Queen of Wands energy. Like this mother plucker is OMG. Now where I see the choice to say, I'm not going to do this anymore. I choose not to be in this funk because the tornado showed that there was some, like a tower that needed, where it caused a lot of need for repair, like it needed assistance to rebuild. And it don't have to be literally, it just feeling like it took a lot out of you, like you needed outside help, and this help you wanted from them, you wasn't getting this. And so now you feel like you don't need this to be apologetic or sympathetic. It's like this energy you giving them is balance. Like if you giving them some tude, it's because, yeah, they left you hanging, it seems. And even if they let you hang, they claiming their hands was tied, whatever way, it wasn't to where they was able to give you a hand or be there for you. So it's more or less you feel this need to walk away and mind the business that pays you. It says there, like, listen, there's no reason to be over-invested in doing more for them than they would do for me. It's unfair because this is soulmate energy. Again, I've seen somebody that you truly, truly love, truly want to be with, the yin to your yang, but it's unfair that they're not doing the same. It's unfair. We're going to get some more cards here. Gemini, I told you Gemini, Libra here. And I also with tornado. Tornado is definitely Aries, Scorpio energy, just because of the fact that it, like a tower effect, you don't expect it coming and you don't know the damage, or you don't even know what has to be fixed after it. You just know it took a hit. This situation. Okay, let's see. Extra message for our wonderful Aquarius, please. November 2022. For Aquarius, November 2022. For Aquarius, high is good. Aquarius, please. November 2022. Stop here for till later on for this. Aquarius. Let's see for Aquarius, please. Ooh, sugar honey iced tea. Libra, Taurus, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo. But everybody's here. This Queen of Wands came out in reverse. Yeah, there is a third party energy all up in your mix, Aquarius. They keep coming out with this. And it's what make this person so dangerous is because they literally are so comfortable with no accountability. They are really fine with it, okay? So, again, from this feeling of this person not being there or and didn't take a stand or even down to the intimidation or for whoever it was, it just looks as if they're now trying to recover from what they learned from being, sided with someone with no loyalty. Because they see their strings were being pulled and they realize that they are not somebody's puppet. They're a real person and they're moving on to better things. They have to. Because even what they've seen beyond everything that you go through, wonderful Aquarius, they see right here that even with the tornado effect and your rebuilding, you rebuild with abundance. It shows the way you come up out of that abundance, flourishing, flower. It just looks the way. It's not saying, oh, it's supposed like this burden was yours to bear, but this burden has taught you something big. And it definitely shows you that this speaking up for yourself the way you do, moving on the way you like literally to sleep on your strength, and to go your way because you was not going to let nobody keep freaking playing these games in your face. It was like somebody was really poking, prodding. It's not to a minimal sense. It's to the point for somebody to walk away from somebody they truly love. But what is definitely showing here, this magician, this justice, that these swords are going to come out your back. Because even what is showing here, that connection, it got crossed. Again, it's Four of Wands to let me know it started to turn karmic. It's because this foundation is not upright. Even when it's Four of Wands is this way, it's still crossed. It's still like a nest. It's still like a landing, like a place for you just to sit before you fly. Like when you get your bearings in, it's not a place where it was ready for you to build with them. And I think you know that because this high priestess is here showing with your intuition being so clear that as much as you love them, they have to do the work because they have to come in and offer this cup. And it's like, because it's deceptive energy, have you a lot, I'm going to say a lot in your head, very much in your head. And definitely don't feel strong about them the way you did before because they're not showing you the love that they did. That they're not showing you the love that they're supposed to. And it's like once that come in, hey, you'll drop the burden and sit there as far as thinking that, doubting them, But for some of you, it seems that For some of you, I see you definitely dropping this burden and ending this cycle because you see bigger things happening and you're over it. You really can't even study this, it looks like, because you got more happening. And it's kind of turned you off already. Okay? Alrighty, let's see. Advice and outcome, please. For Aquarius, please. Advice and outcome. I don't know why I left these here. They were supposed to be where I can see on the tray for reference points. But let's see. Advice and outcome. Advice and outcome for Aquarius, please. November 2022. Aquarius, November 2022. Please show me what I need to see. For Aquarius, please. November 2022. November 2022. I'm not going to use this Dex on the next week because this makes it long. I have shorter spreads, but I try to get as much out to you. Especially when I have other stuff on a schedule. I don't want y'all to miss out on your messages. Okay. Ooh. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beauty. Oh my, this is beautiful. Let me tell you something beautiful, Aquarius. You looks like, for some of you, you're making a conscious decision to separate, detach. You're no longer committed to something that you feel you have to defend yourself with, this gossip and chaos interfering with something that they know is right. They know good and well that you are their person, but I don't know why. I'm going to get more clarification, but I did see why they was intimidating. Only you know why and who. But I'm just saying what I see here, the fact that they're not standing up for you and listening to the BS, you're standing on your own super strong healing, wish fulfillment. And guess what your wish fulfillment is? Stability. Let me just tell you this. I don't know what's going on with them because it just seems like when you move on to the business that pays you, I don't know. It just seems as if, yeah, for some of you was in your head about, did you have it in you to get through this? But I think it's going to be to the place to where you surprise yourself. You surprise yourself because it's Aries, Taurus, and you're here in Libra. But it's everybody's here. It's a lot of earth energy. I see the heavy pentacles. But when I don't see the major arcanas there, which I did see the magician, which was Virgo, Gemini energy, but, and Taurus, I'm sorry. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Clarification on this advice and outcome, please. Again, you're coming through major arcanas. As far as with this fixed energy with the World card and the Star, this is definitely Aquarius read. So even though the Fool is in reverse, the page is upright as far as to where it kind of gives me the same sense. It feels inspired to make a move. It doesn't have to have all the answers, but it's ready to go. Okay? Yeah, you're no longer attached to this or committed to something. It seems like there's, because of the communication, how somebody come through for you, it's not the way they're supposed to. I'm just going to leave it there. So the fact that it's gossip is like, you don't want to go there. You don't want to make moves and plans with them. Yeah. Because it's like this need to reconcile currently is not an option. You're taking this journey that you need your time to focus on your stability. Yeah, because it's like your wish fulfillment is the priority because it's more or less looking like, dang, as much as you invested in them, it's not saying that you could have had more, but it's like all that could be given to yourself because you gave to them and you ain't even see the victory there. Like, look, with the Hierophant in reverse again. Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini. You're manifesting things that's with less resistance, crankiness, competitive people when you're supposed to be working together. And it's like you're not standing strong with any more things that's not about stability and wisdom, thinking. Think about the long run. That's what you're basically saying to this person here, because that's what your focus is. That's what I see for you, wonderful Aquarius. I hope this helps. Next time, love and light.